What's going on? What's going on, everyone? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're back again, continuing our presentation and our love of numbers series with the day in life. And today it's about the number 22. I know we talked about, or spoke about the number 22 before in a previous lecture or presentation. However, I want to do a little bit more justice and really give you some more information or just to reiterate, okay? Because we can really speak about this number, magical number 22 all day, right? But today I'm gonna give you, the everything that you need or the things that you've been overlooking to really get things rocking and rolling in your life. And remember, okay, there's no cookie cutter recipe to these numbers. Always trust your own intuition, okay? Because your intuition is your inner guidance system. It's gonna let you know what works, right? What doesn't work, because if it doesn't feel good, if you have that doubt feeling that, in my, experience, that means don't, at least for now, until you do a little bit more proper research. I hope that makes sense, okay? But today is all about the number 22. So if the 22 applies to you, it's all about you. It's your day, it's your world, it's our world, right? And we're going to build this thing together. So as you can see at the top, guys, Day in Life 22 is the master builder, universal love. And these people are all about bringing that common sense, or some people say uncommon sense. That's the way I like to say it sometimes, because sometimes common sense isn't so common, right? So, with that being said, but these people are able to think outside of the box because they're in tune to a higher power, a higher source, and they know that, hey, I'm not here to play games. I know I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes along my journey, but those mistakes are nothing but building blocks and stepping stone to my greatest version of myself. And these people, are aware of this, or if you early in your journey, you know it now. Now that I mention it, okay. But let's, in my, the way I like to have everything set up, everyone, you know again, to reiterate, I like to keep things as simple as possible, okay. Again, there's no cookie cutter recipe, but I'm showing you the interconnectedness of everything, okay. Everything is interconnected, and you're going to use these as tools, all right. This is not religion, all right. So you're using these as tools, and you're going to do some investigation of your own and do a little research, and then what will happen is the universe and your spirit guide, your angels, your ancestors, they're going to help you and present you with more experiences to support the path and journey that you're embarking on right now. I hope that makes sense. So when you trust your intuition, your inner guidance system, and that inner voice, and as long as you taking conscious steps towards that, that goal, right? Or that dream that you're looking for, and taking action, you will be presented with other opportunities that support, the direction that you're going in. All right. But with the number 22, simple breakdown. Okay. Master builder, universal love, common sense. And with this number two, is that inward creator motivator. And with that number double, a lot of people don't like to reduce these master numbers, but there are no rules in my world. Okay. Everything still has that core vibration, right? So when you double that equals that number four. And again, and it's still telling you the same thing. These people are realists, problem solvers, builder of order, right? Right. And as you can see down here, these people are able to take the, to bring all the pieces together, and really build a solid foundation, because they're able to gather all the details that's available, and to basically make something out of nothing. In other words, these people are alchemists. Okay. So that's one of their best kept powers, if it's used correctly. Okay. But let's talk about this a little bit more before we go into detail about this 22 and what it's all about. And as you see, going from left to right, I have the Fool, and then I have the Wheel of Fortune, or as above so below. This is you. This is all you. Okay, because each one of us has that masculine and feminine principle, and we exist on many different levels. Okay, there are many different aspects of you, but when your heart is pure, right? When your heart is pure, you're able to do anything, you know, that most people seem impossible, because the word implies I'm possible. So you can really make things happen. Okay, but when it comes to this, the fool card, as you can see, just looking at it, this individual is really, you know, in tune with his or her higher calling, his purpose. And at the end of the day, they know life is a journey. Each day brings a new opportunity, a new mission, a new chance to, do better for yourself. It's never a beginning or ending in your world, because it's all about right now and staying in that present moment, right? Because when you're in that present moment, you learn to have no fear, because you know that, hey, I am, we are, and I'm here to do something, to build, right? Hence the master builder. So let's talk a little bit more about this master number 22, because it's all about you. Okay. All right. So overall, when it comes to this master builder, the number 22 is the number of the spiritual master builder on the material plane. 22 synthesizes and expands the power of this number 11, right? Because 11 plus 11 is 22. Now, there is 4 times the power and energy of this vibration. So there is 4 times the strength to use on the material plane, guys. Now, this is the God energy brought to the material plane, put into form, and this vibration really holds, it a great deal, of responsibility. In other words, so this master number 22 comes with a lot of responsibility. Now, because of this great power, the 22 may result in outstanding ascendancy. You would do very well, at times. Or if you're not using your power correctly, it can, end up very, disastrous, in your downfall. But the master number 22 symbolizes the principle of precision, balance. And when it senses its full capacity as a master builder, it can really achieve what is hardly imaginable, like I mentioned before, guys. Now, the number 22 can turn the most ambitious of dreams into reality. And it is, its potentiality is the most successful in all numbers. So 22, they can really, make things happen. They can turn, make the best out of the worst. In other words, like I mentioned, these people are alchemists. They can, turn, you know, nothing into something, just by tapping into their higher mental faculties. Okay. But the master number 22 carries many of the inspirational insights the master number 11, okay, combined with the practicality and methodical nature of the 4 energy, right? Like I mentioned to you before. Now, it is very unlimited, yet disciplined, but it sees the you know, um, it sees the archetype and it brings it down to the earth in some kind of material form. Like I say, these guys, are the builders. Now it has great big ideas, great plans, idealism, great leadership, enormous self-confidence. Now the 22 is one of the most powerful and accomplished, numbers. Now the colors for the 22 is typically like a cream and a coral, and it represents the cross, right? And the key words are light, cooperation, and harmony. And whenever the vibration is found, there is the opportunity to cooperate with God's plan on the earth plane. Okay. So now when the number 22 offers the opportunity to manifest in a master way, 4 times the energy, 4 times the power, 4 times the responsibility too. Okay. Remember that. Now a plan that is well worked out in advance is highly necessary for this energy to really work. All right. I repeat, a plan that is well worked out in advance is highly necessary for this master number 22 energy to work. Okay. So make sure your intent is real well planned out, and you're helping people. Okay. You lifting people up, with this energy number 22, and in whatever fashion it may be. Okay. Remember that. Use your heart. Okay. It can be your words. Your words can be building. Okay. And people will pay you just for advice. 22. So, but you are dependable, responsible, honest, and structure are, all adjectives and attributes describing this master energy. Now, there's a need to build from a firm foundation because 2 + 2 = 4. And that's all about proper plans, solid foundation, structure, right? Security. Okay. And you standing on your square. Now the square of the cube is the symbol of the 22, and it's a number that sees the larger picture and ones who can work with the detail necessary to complete the bigger picture. Now the vision of the completed project and the energy to see it through is not everyone's vision, but it is the responsibility of the 22 to really bring it, these things to fruition, like I mentioned to you before, because many people can't see what you see, 22. All right. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. In other words, you can really see, with just a little tweak, you can really help a lot of people, either live healthier lifestyles, or you can help a lot of people have more, money in their pocket without working extra hours. You are that powerful because you have the ideas. You just have to take action. Okay. But the master number 22 succeeds best if they learn to control their thoughts that rule their subconscious mind. Now, as they are the ultimate manifester of dreams into reality, a 22 reaps the greatest reward by choosing his or her thoughts carefully. I repeat, this 22 energy and vibration is key when it comes to manifesting on this plane, into reality. This number 22 is going to reap the greatest rewards by choosing his or her thoughts carefully, because your thoughts, words, belief, emotions, and actions equal your results and your reality. Okay. So in essence, positive thoughts, going to bring a 22 positive things. Negative thoughts often manifest as roadblocks to success or prosperity. All right. Remember that. Now, the biggest fear of this number 22, honestly, is that they fear letting people down, because like with that 2 vibration is all about partnership, relationship, balance, caring for others, right? It's all about having that trust and belief and faith in your soul purpose and mission in life, and knowing that God, the universal prime creator, has your back every step of the way. You can't fail unless you fail to take action, right? But this number 22 is a spiritual master builder and a teacher, and has chosen to come back to the earth plane to help the human race. The master number 22 is a spiritual master builder and a teacher, and has chosen to come back to the earth plane to help the human race. All right. To do this, they need to take this energy and help to build a better, firmer foundation for the human race in the Aquarian age. That's what we're in right now. All right. Now, master number 22 will help to establish the foundation for a new consciousness on the planet. That's why you listen to this presentation right now. All right. I'm one of the master teachers, one of the high priests, one of the original builders. And you have a purpose and a mission. I'm just a reflection of you in a different time and space. I'm here to remind you of how great you are and why you're here on the earth plane at this time. You did not incarnate on the 22nd, or your life path, added up to a 22nd, just by coincidence. And remember, there are no coincidences, in the universe. Everything is divinely orchestrated. Okay. So you are here for a very special purpose and mission, 22. And another thing when it comes to the day number 22, because my daughter's born on the 22nd, and this is everything to a T, really, very, family oriented. The number 22 day person will often stay in situations longer than they need to because they hate hurting people, feeling and letting people down. Remember that it's okay, to let people down. Don't let yourself down by staying in a situation that's not going anywhere. Because some people, if they not the people that's in your circle, if they're not helping you grow mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or helping you level up in life any kind of way, if they're not doing that, they are a distraction in disguise, because they don't have a purpose and a mission, and they need someone to help burn off time because they bored. Okay, don't let that be you. Don't let somebody use you because they're bored. Okay, because you know your purpose if you listen to this presentation right now. So you have a purpose and a mission, and I'm reminding you of that. All right, if you really want things to line up for you. Okay, but as we close, guys, with this number 22, um, people number 22, they love to work with their hands. And as children, they love building blocks, Legos or any mechanical gadgets that can really keep them occupied for hours. Now, as adults, they enjoy creative, things to do, like working on cars, working on the house, handiwork, things of that nature, or something that can really tap into that higher mental faculties and keep them busy. All right. Because they don't like that structured routine deal. But those born on the 22nd can be very emotional. All right. So, really, you need to work on your self-esteem, and really, it's all about the self-talk. People can tell you all kind of stuff about you, but nobody knows you better than you. All right. So if you need to say affirmation, tell yourself how great you are. Tell yourself, you're here for a purpose and mission. I listened to Chris' presentation and he told me I'm great. So I must be great because I am great. Right. So that's why I'm reminding you how powerful you are, 22. Don't let people take advantage of you. All right. Don't let people take advantage of your kindness, because you're all about that relationship and balance. All right. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Sometimes you gotta, you have to tell people the truth. All right. And even though there's a neutral ground, but tell people the truth. All right. All right. So with that being said, as we close, these people are very emotional. Please work on your self-esteem, but don't let people use you. When it comes to this life path destiny, phase again, with this person, they are master builders, whatever, you think, 22, whatever you think about the most is going to manifest in some kind of way. All right. Because remember, you are a higher vibration of the number 11. And these people, are always thinking. So your thoughts are thing. All right. And your things are going to attract, your thoughts are going to keep attracting these experiences into your life. So now that like, hey, if I can, just focus on higher thought forms and, focus on like, okay, how can I get this, get to the next step with this business, or how can I get to the next step with my money, in my household? How can I do that? And that's what you need to think about. And what'll happen is the universe will give you some ideas. And most people, what they don't do, they don't take action. I see it all the time. And I'm speaking from experience, from the 21 years in the military, even as a young child watching adults, just go through, these different hardships. I was that child that really just monitor and watch people, study people, and why people, got upset, and do the things they do, because I didn't want to make those mistakes in my life, even though I made a lot of mistakes myself, but I learned some good lessons too. And that's why I'm sharing my experience with you right now. Okay, 22. But at the end of the day, 22, you are very capable. You're very, endowed with many powers. Okay. And, you have a unique talent for manifesting ideas into the realm of reality. And sometimes, they display what looks like insensitivity, but actually they're just very focused on their goals. So, don't let that get to you. If somebody, mention that, just let them know like, hey, I'm really focused right now, nothing personal. And they'll respect that. Okay. And this is part of the spiritual directive to be, detached from objects and the outcomes of the event. All right. Don't worry about the outcome. Plant the seed. Plant a good seed. Okay. 22. Now, many of you guys, work for material gain with the idea that your wealth should be spread amongst the masses. And that's the general idea, because there's enough wealth to go around, but not enough common sense. Okay. But as we close, guys, just a quick recap, your challenge 22, it's all about, having maintain that self-discipline. Keep a lookout for your nerves. Okay. Because, being there and balance, and really being cooperative with people. And sometimes people are not, you know, uh, very giving of the same energy that you give out, but don't let that get the best of you. Okay. But don't become stubborn because of these different situations, and don't worry about letting people down. Okay. But don't let yourself down by not speaking up for what's right and what's wrong. That's that's the deal. Okay. But your overall thing, whatever you think about the most, was sure to manifest. And it's very important for for you to really choose your thoughts carefully. If you're willing to work forward what you really desire, you can achieve anything. Success, fame, but everything starts with a what? A plan, a goal, and then you have to take action. No action equals no results. Remember that. At the end of the day, guys, make sure you use these 7 hermetic principles daily. All right. Share your knowledge and wisdom with people. When you do that, you enter in the law of cause and effect, the law of correspondence. And remember, repetition is key. 30 days, you build that new habit. And then subconsciously, after about 90 days, your body and your subconscious mind will kick in, and you will automatically get in the groove with these numbers and learning more about yourself, and really, stay in alignment with yourself and the universe. But at the end of the day, guys, don't believe nothing that I'm telling you today. All right. I'm just sharing my experience with you, but it's all about you trusting your own intuition and doing your own research, because your experience are nothing more than life lessons to test you. And these, they are set up for you to pass. That's why you're incarnated here during this time, Aquarian age, because we building some new stuff. Okay. And this will really enable you to progress positively along your path. Again, your experience are nothing more than life lessons to test you and for you to pass. And this will enable you to progress positively along your path. One more time in the back. The reason why you here right now, listen to my presentation, right, is because I'm here to remind you of how great you are. And you at the point where you're leveling up. And it's time to put in the work, 22. And this is for you to pass, right? Because you didn't pass the level and you listen to this presentation. And now you're going to take action. And this will help you, encourage you, push you in the right direction, and this will help you progress positively along your path. At the end of the day, everyone, have fun, have fun, have fun. Okay, that fun vibration, that childhood curiosity is going to open up doors for you. Okay, but at the end of the day, trust your own intuition, your thoughts, belief, your words, energy, emotion, and actions. It's going to equal your results. And at this present time, keep your money in check. Okay, 808. There are some different opportunities out there. You got Coinbase, where they'll pay you to learn about these different new cryptos that are available. All right. And please, look into like dollar cost averaging, all right, monthly, weekly, daily. That'll help speed up your different investment strategies. I'm just sharing, because I'm a friend. Okay. All right. But do your research. I might include some additional information down below, some additional references. So please check that out. And also be sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. But again, fam, it's been a pleasure. We'll be back with the number 23, and we'll finish up this series all the way to the number 31. Okay. And then we'll start a new series, which is like how to use your birth numbers to stay in alignment with yourself and the universe. And that way you can pretty much predict, have some kind of predictability of what they expect, each month, and that way you can have that proper intent, if that makes sense. Okay. But I will include some additional information down below. But I do appreciate you guys. Until next time, this is Chris with food for your thoughts. Have an amazing day. Stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.